I was literally in the middle of editing a video and I thought, you know what? I do like these talking videos and they're not the best for me. I don't know how to express myself, so me speaking about it with like no script, nothing at all, just whatever comes to my mind, just talk. That's how I usually do my videos. Or I have a thought on it throughout the day and I'm like, okay, let me discuss that and just unravel what I found. I pulled some cards for myself today, some tarot cards. A couple of years ago, I got into like tarot cards and I done readings for people, mostly people that I don't know. It was virtual. This is during the lockdown times. And I was actually really good to the point where I kind of like frightened myself out of it and a lot of things, but I'm pretty sure I'll talk about that another time. I still have my cards and every now and again I like dibble and dabble, but I don't like do it for anyone else. I feel like there's just so much pressure. So I pull cards for myself sometimes, and today I actually felt cool to pull 3 cards for myself. So what I usually do is so I've pulled the cards and I've done like a little bit of research and thought about what like resonates with me and how it resonates with me. And I always like make notes for myself. So it's kind of like a how I'm feeling and, like I just said, what resonates with me. So the first card I pulled, I'll try and, if I can, I'll try and put pictures up. If not, I apologize. But the first card I pulled was the 9 Cups reversed. So this is what I've written down. So this card can represent unhappiness, shattered dreams, or dreams not living up to their expectations. It can also mean a lack of self-esteem or confidence. And the majority of my videos so far anyway, well, some of my videos, I've like discussed like the no self-esteem, the no motivation, the like low confidence, shall I say low instead of no. And that's kind of been like a repetitive pattern in my life. So when I pulled that and I done my own research and I sat with it and I was like, wow, like that's exactly how I feel, like just the lack of. And the second card was the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and it can represent irresponsibility and dreams and goals slipping through my fingers if I don't act on them. Now, so I got the 9 of Cups reversed, okay, and it's talking about lack of confidence and lack of self-esteem and, you know, my dreams not living up to the expectations. I haven't reached my dreams yet anyway. And then getting that one, that the dreams could slip through my fingers, like my goal was just like, it's clear as day, like something needs to be done. Like, so the third one I got was the Hermit upright. It can represent entering a period of spiritual enlightenment or soul searching. Time alone will bring me deeper understanding of myself. Remove self from the earthly things and tap into the spiritual self. That's what I wrote. And I feel that within myself, and I guess that's why around the time I started making these videos as well, I definitely felt a huge shift within myself, and I knew that now is the time to act. But yeah, this time I feel really different, and it may not be like huge like changes I'm making, but the point and the key word is changes. There's changes happening within me, and it's like I'm either going to move with it or I'm going to go back to how I've always done this cycle of things where, you know, things are happening and I'm starting to feel and think different to the point where like I get scared and I start, and yeah. So anyway, so as I was doing my video today for my readings, because I done it, you know, as I was recording, it kind of reminded me of, you know, the things I used to do to bring me happiness before, and me diving in so deep to the point where I was just like so scared. So for instance, like the tarot cards and things. I think with that I got an interesting response from a reading I done on someone one time, and they just weren't having the reading at all. I guess they had an idea of how they had an idea of what I was meant to tell them, if that makes sense, or what message they was meant to receive from me. They didn't respond in, let's say, a place of understanding. I honestly don't know. And then a couple weeks later, they came back to me and was like, okay, I really like what your words, the things that you said to me really resonated with me. And they wanted like more information. They wanted me to do like continuous readings on them. And that kind of, I don't know why, but it kind of made me feel really disheartened. And not even at the person, it was more so at myself, because it's like internally I knew my potential and I knew my role or my goal. I knew what was meant to be done, or I knew what I was meant to be doing, or I had a very clear idea of how I wanted my reality to be. And then because of someone's comment, I kind of like went back into my shell. And I hadn't really done cards or anything like that since. I mean, I do it here and there. I think I've done it for like 3 people after that, and that was about it. But I don't know. It's just, yeah, I guess I was more upset with myself because I've made a video on this before. No matter what you say or do, like, there will be judgment there. People will judge. Like, it's just one of those things. It happens. So why not do what you love? Because either way, if you are working somewhere and you don't enjoy it, but you're doing it for other people, you're living, I don't know, you're having this extravagant career, you're doing it for other people, there is going to be judgment there. If you're doing what you love and starting up your own business and, I don't know, buying land and creating a community, there's going to be judgment there anyway. So why not just do what you love, whether it be that career or whether it be that buying of the land. I'm speaking for myself here. Buying that land and creating a community. Either way, people are going to comment. So either way, just do what you love. And as long as you're not hurting anyone, then why not? I was just doing a video, like a non-face video, but I thought, you know what, I want to actually talk about this, because when I was recording, it was just on my mind. And I find that, I think it's with everyone, like if something triggers you, like say like the tarot, like me looking at my tarot cards, me doing my tarot cards, if that triggers you, then that's something you need to go closer towards, if that makes sense, and just sit with why are you triggered, what is coming up for you. And I think that the time of my life was like, I felt so great in myself, like spiritually I felt so connected. I felt connected with the Most High, nature, like everything was connected. Everything is connected, but then at that time in my life, everything was connected. Everything was like amazing spiritually. I don't know if I will put out that tarot reading anymore, because I've literally just read it out. But going back to it, I definitely resonate with this, and I guess it triggered me. The cards triggered me also, because it was like, yep, you lack confidence, you lack self-esteem, you lack all of these things. But if you don't go towards what you want to go towards, if you don't start now, they're just going to slip through your fingers. And before you know it, you're going to be towards the end of this life. And then you're going to think back and you're going to think, wow, like, where has it gone? It's just always stuck here, because I didn't want to react to it. I didn't want to act upon it because of my lack of confidence and self-esteem. But yeah, anyway, that was good. It was good to get it out, and it was good to talk. And I feel like I said what I needed to say. Anyway, thank you for watching.